So Joey, this was your story, and I thought this is a good discussion piece because the article itself is like kind of a clickbait article, which I'm sure.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to bring it to our attention to discuss more than anything else.
Yeah, it's a good because the article is almost trying to pit them against each other, like they were like on the same bill or something, and it's like no, it's just like Maynard and Tool do this, and she feels this way, but she's even like anyway. They kind of like with the Tool thing too. I didn't realize Tool still lets people film like the last song or something with their phones or whatever, but they're like, don't have your phones through the whole show, which is
right. And honestly, when I was reading this, it was more just for discussion because I agree with both of them. Like when I go to a show, I want to enjoy the show. I don't want to see a bunch of phones in front of me the whole time. So I totally get what Maynard's saying. And I agree, like just live in the moment, At the same time, sometimes it's fun to record like your favorite song live or whatever. And, I always make a habit of recording at least one song from a band that I see so I can bring it home and show my kids, so. And I suppose, like, you can go on YouTube and watch someone else's, I suppose, but it's just, I don't know, like, from her standpoint, I think it's great. And if everyone only does one or two songs in a whole set, no big deal. The problem is when everyone does it with a different song, you always have phones up, so.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. I was wondering what you guys thought. I think they both make good points, and it is what it is. But
so here's the story, the setup anyway. LaPlante, is it LaPlante or LaPlante? How do you say that?
Is that the girl that sings in Pucifer?
No, oh no, she's from
Spiritbox.
Oh, okay.
What's it called again?
Spiritbox.
Spiritbox. Yeah, and she was in that band. I wrestled a bear once, so she's got cred. Courtney LaPlante recently retweeted a concert video where many phones are up in the air. Then she posted a series of tweets to support the ones who like to record live shows. She said that many fans, including herself, might record a song during a concert and then spend the rest of the time enjoying the show without their phones. To people strangely unhappy about cell phones recording, I watched this entire set on the side and recorded a song. Then I put my phone away. I bet a lot of people do the same thing at different times throughout any set. The history of cell phone video recording. LaPlante also pointed out that those who criticize the use of phones at concerts often share videos or photos from those who did. Also, every person who has complained about this, if you go on their profile, they've either posted a video or a photo from a show or retweeted someone else. Look, or something someone else took. This is coming from someone who doesn't take many videos ever of music because I just like to enjoy it. So on the other side, Tool's Maynard James Keenan is not in favor of using phones during concerts. He finds it rude, and they link to some article, and believes it distracts the audience and the performers. There's no way you can actually capture what's happening in that live moment on a phone. You're missing an opportunity of actually absorbing in real time what's happening, the art of storytelling, being able to actually recount what you saw without having to record it, training your brain to live in the moment and see the thing. But more importantly, stop annoying the person behind you. It's annoying, it's distracting, and it's distracting for us too. So put the fuck away. Put it the fuck away. Grow the fuck up. It's only 2 hours. Tool bans phone use during shows, but they allow fans to record the last song of the concert to give them a chance to take a souvenir home.
I totally agree with both of them.
Yeah. And that's why we live in America, right? It's like, I mean, if you don't want to be annoyed by other people with their phones out, I guess go to Tool shows.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, to be honest, I mean, it does suck sometimes when you're looking up and it's just 100 phones, you know what I mean? But that's the world we live in, and it's not going to change.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a personal thing. I mean, with a band like Tool, I understand them going like, you know what, we're gonna take people's phones away. Like, I'll happily give my phone up at a show, like or a comedy show, a concert, whatever. But if it's not, I'm not gonna like micromanage people and say like, oh, you can't do this or you shouldn't do that or whatever. It's like to each his own, really, you know.
Yeah. Eric, have you ever like done photography at a show from the front of house or something, and you're taking a shot and it's like you got to edit the phone screens out of your shot?
Oh yeah, you got to get all the phones out of your shot. And I've actually got a couple of really cool pictures of like a band, like somebody singing, and I've gotten a picture of a person in the front row taking a picture or taking a video.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that makes a cool shot too. But
Yeah, taking a picture of someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because you
someone
can
else.
see. Yep.
Yeah, that is kind of cool too. I always thought about that, like almost like an MC Escher thing, like a photo within a photo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where Maynard seems kind of, pretentious about it. He's like showing his age, I guess. But
I was
also,
gonna say with a band like Tool, they can get away with it because of who they are and how long they've been around.
true.
If they were starting out there and they demanded no phones at their shows, they wouldn't make it.
No.
Does Sleep Token allow phones at their shows?
I don't know.
That'd be a good question.
If you're in the chat and you know the answer to that question, let us know.
Well,
Does
if you're in
Sleep
the
Token-
chat and you have any questions, throw them out there too, man.
yeah,
We
did have-
unrelated.
we did have this when I played the Slayer drop. So
I saw that.
we're doing something right. You know that when you hear this song, I just love that high pitch.
Yeah.
So good. Anyway, that's an interesting debate because I could go either way, right?
Yeah, I don't think there's really an answer for it. It's just something to think about when you go to shows. It's like, am I being kind to the people around me? Am I absorbing and being present? And am I taking home what I want to take home? So,
Yeah.
There was one time when I went to a show. It was actually, I think, the Deftones Gojira one. And I remember I was filming clips because I was going to report on it for Brutal Planet. And the guys behind me were like making fun of me. Like, oh, I gotta record it on my phone. Gotta record it. I'm just like, shut up, dude. It's for a website, man. Come on.